Hey YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC. I got the F14 out. Winds have been changing up a little bit on me. It's supposed to be north, maybe northwest. Now it's gone southwest, so I've changed. The only bad thing about this is taking off a little bit into the sun. And of course there's no rudder on this plane. But I should be able to make this work. And like and subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things we need to do to let YouTube know you want to see this type of content. We'll see how well we can film this today. Part-timer is here. This plane is hard to track. We're hoping the blue sky works. All right, we're up. I've not had to do a lot of adjustments on the different wing positions with this. We're going to partial sweep. We're cruising at about half throttle right there. Come around, kick it up a little bit. We're going to go full sweep.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
All right. Well, 3/4 throttle there. So it flies just fine in that fully swept. You're trying to put rudder in, I don't really have that. All right, we're going to see if we can do some aerobatics with this. Not done much with that. Do a loop.
Timer stop. Time remaining 1 minute. ESP 14.2 volt. Timer stop. Timer start.
Roll rate is not crazy on this, but you know, it's a small model.
Timer stop. Safe mode. Timer start. Quick flight mode 2. Seconds.
Got a 3-minute timer on this, but I think I can go a little longer than that.
20 seconds.
We're going to come in here for fly around, partial sweep. Waiting for traffic to take off, and Mark's got his plane up.
Wings extended.
We're going to go to full wings out. We'll do an approach.
Timer stop.
Just going to make sure I get over the trailer.
Timer start.
Whew! Didn't know whether to stop or go around. She sailed on me. This plane floats. We'll see if I can bring it in a little slower, but I want to make sure I clear that trailer.
Timer start. Timer stop.
Oh, that's not good. Alright, let's go take a look. Wind picked out of the west and it picked that one wing right up and over it went. What I don't like is I think I see a broken vertical fin. That's the bummer. This plane does have that safety feature to get the wing to, it'll pop out, so the wing is probably fine. And the good thing is this is just glued on, so I'll be able to fix that. It's about a 15-minute repair job. You take, remember right, you've got to take this magnetic cover off, screw here, two underneath, pulls the whole plastic off, and there's a ball bearing that isn't completely closed, and if you force it enough it will pop that wing out, and it keeps your wing from breaking, which is a nice feature. So only one flight today on this. Probably should have stuck with the first landing, but thanks again for watching YouTube. Like and subscribe, hit the bell, and again, always appreciate your support. Mark with Ultimate RC. Hey YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC. Just wanted to do a quick video of fixing the wing on the F14. When it breaks away like this, got a feature to protect the wing. You've got to take off the top, and to do that there are 4 screws on here that you got to get to. So you take your excess cover off, that's just magnetically sealed here to the plane. Pull that off, and you've got a bolt here, that bolt there, that bolt there. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those, and we'll show you what this looks like after I get this off. Alright, so I've got the plane flipped back over. You can see I'll just do when I'm finished with the wing here, I'm going to do a simple glue repair for my flip over on the landing. There's one thing with this plane not having rudder, you got to be careful of wind and the fact that it's pretty light. So this just snaps off there. I'm going to put that down off to the side here, and then here's what we got to fix. That has got to snap back into that hole right there. There's a ball there. See if we can get this. Get that in there. Really don't want to bend this. Alright, so before I go bending this rod right here, I'm going to refer to the manual real quick and see if they've got something on it. I think they do. So let me check that, and I'll be right back. Alright YouTube, so once you get the top off, the next thing that you're going to want to do with this is you've got to get both wings swept to make this connection here with that ball hook that's in there to that section there. So I'm going to power this on. We'll let it do its thing. All right. Now I should be able to.
Wings extended. ESC 10.5 volts. Wing. Flight mode 3. Battery not charged for flying.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Flight mode
All right, that pulls those arms back, and that's going to then give you the ability to snap this back into place. Oh, almost had it. You want to be careful not to rotate that there, because that's going to change things. That's a adjustable clevis here. There. All right. That looks pretty straight. Let's try a sweep here.
Wings extended. Wings extended. Right low two. Partial swept.
Okay.
Partial swept. Right low three. Fully swept.
All right, so we're fully swept.
Fully swept. Partial swept. Partial swept. Partial swept. Wings extended. Wings extended.
All right.
Wings extended.
So that's
Wings extended.
that should be fixed there. And then, so we'll take the battery out here. We shouldn't need that anymore at this point. We've just got to go ahead and put like the top back on, if you will. Those kind of snaps in the front here. Just going to put the canopy back on. When I was fooling with this earlier, that seemed to make a difference. Kind of helps with support in the middle there. There it goes. Yeah, okay, so we got the snaps. And then we're going to go ahead and put those 4 screws back. They tell you to use a magnetized screwdriver. I don't have one that small, so I'm using that is a slot car magnet for my 1/32 scale career. Actually, I think that's off of Electric 1/32 NASCAR. My other hobby that I don't do much of anymore since I've got into this, I'm down in what part-timer calls the Lair here, where I do all my work. Messy Lair right now for everything that I do. Don't have a lot of time for this hobby, so I come down here, get stuff done, and then head out right away. Don't really clean up. Someday when I'm retired, this will look a lot nicer. Things will be a little bit more organized, so on and so forth. But at some point, I might this winter just do a short video on my track that I have down here. My Carrera track is pretty big. A lot of fun in the day when I had nieces and nephews that would stop by. We would race. It's digital, so you can race up to 6 cars.
Please charge it in time.
You can actually do 8 with 2 ghost cars. Pretty cool setup, but don't do that much anymore. All the nieces and nephews have grown. I don't have any kids of my own, so at this point it's just kind of sitting there. It's one of those hobbies that the wife says, you don't really do that anymore. You should get rid of it. Of course, you know how most of us are about getting rid of things that you used to like to do. And you don't anymore, or can't anymore for whatever reason. But alright, a little bit of a snap there, and make sure you hear that so you get that in. It wasn't grabbing there at the beginning. But so I'm not going to bore you with the rest of this. I'll get this attached, and then I've got to re-glue the vertical stab. I also have some touch-up Probably just going to use, I have yellow paint markers, or just paint markers in general, and sometimes just plain old markers work well. So I'm going to attempt that for now to touch up the little bit of scrape I got on the vertical stabs. I should be back flying with this. Hope to get some more in the channel, a little more action out of safe out of this. Did some. Part of this was the fact that we didn't do a lot. This is a hard plane to track. We're really hoping that we upgrade our camera here in the very near future. A lot of it really depends upon what goes on sale for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, that sort of thing. So hopefully next time I'm showing this plane to you, we're on a new camera that can do a better job of tracking it. That'll allow part-timer to do a better job when I pull it out of safe, and be able to go ahead and get some good video. And hopefully it has a longer battery time than my head cam, which is screaming away at me again. So thank you so much for watching, YouTube. Mark with Ultimate RC, like and subscribe, and hit the bell. And do all the things you need to do to let YouTube know this is the type of content that you want to watch. Thanks for your support.